Hey boys and girls, so a little while back I did a video on how to get roadkill for free, and there are some people in certain countries that unfortunately due to political reasons or financial reasons are not able to get the free content on Motor Trend On Demand. So we have a little mail call first, and then I'm going to go through a little list of free shows, because a lot of people kind of gripe and complain, but free shows you can get on YouTube still for free that I watch and find entertaining. Most of them are small channels, some of them are big channels, but, you know, for all those guys saying, oh, I can't get roadkill, there's other stuff out there. So I'd just give you, because YouTube kind of does it a weird way, you get a whole bunch of cat videos or something and you want to watch car videos. Their system sometimes is all messed up. First, anyways, got a little shout out to a subscriber and fellow YouTuber. Let's see here. Classic JW Classic VWs. I know it's kind of backwards on that picture, but he sent me a sticker. Go check out his channel. He's got a 56 Volkswagen, and he just got done building a 2275 for it with I can't remember what size carburetors on it, but it's a pretty nice little street motor. So go check his channel out. He has a whole little series on building that motor, and give him a like and a subscribe. You know, definitely support the little guys. He's just starting out with his YouTube channel, and probably like the beginning of the year or something like that. Started actually trying to make videos, and he does a really good job of making the videos edited really well and presented really well. So go check him out and subscribe to him. And we're going to make a little list here, and I will put the links to all the channels that I mentioned in the description so that you can just go down and link it. You don't have to try and figure out the spelling of it. Just go down to the bottom in the description down here, and you'll find the link to the channels that I name out. So first off, we have JW Classic VWs, VW Jawbreaker, and VW Jawbreaker is actually local to my area. He does lots of little videos of informational ones, and he also goes out and helps some fellow friends out, and he does a lot of traveling to the shows and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool, get a little different perspective. Vee Dub P8, he's up in Washington, kind of like the other side of the United States from where I'm at. So he's into dune buggies and Bajas, and he's also got his father's into Mopars, so he's got some Mopar stuff going around there. Go check him out. Videos are always entertaining, and it's always neat to see the weather and locations. He goes off-roading over there and up in the mountains and stuff, and wish we had that around here. We got nothing but flat land. Next one is Taylor Ray. He's a younger guy. He's he's in Florida area. He's on the west coast of Florida. I'm on the east coast, and he's into drifting, which I know some of you are like, oh man, you know, roadkill, you know, V8 cars, you know. Well, he's actually got a V8 Miata that he built, LS powered Miata. He built it all himself, and he's a younger gentleman doing everything himself, and you know, it's really neat to see somebody taking the initiative to say, hey, I want to fabricate this, I want to build this, I want to do it myself. I could buy it, I could buy an exhaust, I could buy a swap kit, but he does it all himself, and you know, he does a really good job of making the videos entertaining and putting you know, his mistakes out there for everybody to see. It's not like just a TV show where everything's perfect. You know, the first video he'd be building something, then the next video it's like, I really screwed up, and he admits it. Plus, he's actually pretty good at drifting, and does go-kart racing on the side, which is really neat, because where he's at, in the area of Florida he's at, there's actually a go-kart racing track about maybe an hour away from his house, and he's actually doing the racing league in it. So it's kind of neat to see a different side of motorsports. I'm not really in the drifting. I mean, I you know, like to see what the guys build, but a lot of the drift car people you see on YouTube, you know, they have somebody build the car for them and all that. So that's what I like about Taylor Ray. He does it himself, drives the car himself. Everything is pretty much him and his friend building the car. So go check him out. He'll be in the description. Next one, if you're a diehard roadkill fan, you should be subscribed to this guy, Finnegan's Garage. Mike Finnegan has his own channel. He's got like 500,000 subscribers, and Motor Trend had 5 million. So, and most of the videos for Roadkill had 5 or 6 million views. So that tells me you guys aren't subscribed to him yet. If you like the other show, it's you know, Roadkill. It's kind of more like the Garage. It's more like Hot Rod Garage, I'd say. It's him and a couple of friends now building the cars that he has at home. So they're working on the drag boat a little bit, and they're working on like the ramp truck a little bit. They're working on Blasphemy all the time. The thing never seems to stay together. So go check out Finnegan's Garage. He's all, you know, got his own little channel. Doesn't post videos like every week, every month. He does it obviously when he's off of the show. So, you know, it will be a little bit of time. There's times that he goes with a lapse of like a month or two before you'll get a new video. So go check him out. Another gentleman that's kind of close to me, lives in Tampa area, is Cleetus McFarland. When I first seen Cleetus' channel, I kind of didn't, I almost didn't subscribe to him, just because he was kind of following some of those trends. I remember when I first seen him, he was kind of playing around, toying with his car, and then he started doing the YouTube stuff of like sticking a hot knife through a tire, and I almost unsubscribed from him for that. But anyways, he's built basically a vet cart. He bought a vet cart and has been modifying it and learning how to work on it. When he first got it, you know, he was like 19 years old, I think. He's still in, I think he just finished college or something like that, but he was really young and went to a local shop over there, and they started giving him a hand. They were doing most of the work, but then he started learning how to work on it, and he's doing a lot of the work on it right now. So go check him out. They're doing it's Rocky Mountain Race Week right now with the car, and they also built like a budget Corvette, turbo Corvette, and they blew it up a lot. They kind of made some mistakes there, and now they're putting a little bit more of a built motor in it, but you know, it's still running good. It's amazing that those LS cars can go 9.0s with a turbo setup and a cam. Next one is Skid Factory. The Skid Factory is some of the guys from Mighty Car Mods. I don't know if you'll go subscribe to them too. Check them out if you're not already. Mighty Car Mods, a couple of the guys on there, Turbo Al, Turbo Yoda, they call him, you know, he's got his own channel, and it's really entertaining because it's edited very well. It is, the music is well done, the video shots are well done, and it's just two guys in a garage that is maybe 40 by 30. It is not that big, guys. And, you know, it's a 2-bay garage. And they're building some really cool stuff out of there. They just got started finishing up a Land Cruiser with a V12 turbo, I think it was a Toyota motor in there, which I never knew that Toyota made a V12, but apparently it was like a Japanese-only motor. They built like an LS-powered Chevy Nova. They built a turbo LS-powered R32. They built a diesel-powered Land Cruiser or something like that. They built some really wild stuff. And the neat thing is, it is not all hype. It is not all the BS that you see like on cable TV. It is just them building the stuff and Al giving you tips. And the sidekick Woody helping out, which he does the video work and all that. And they do a really good job with that. So that's the Skid Factory. Go check them out. They don't have that many subscribers, as many as they should have. They should have a lot more than what they have. So go check them out, give them a like and a subscribe. Buy a t-shirt from them too. I need to buy a t-shirt from them. Next one, Sloppy Mechanics, Matt Happel. Amazingly, he doesn't, you know, just recently his subscriber count's gone up, but he's been doing this a long time. I mean, like, if you go look, he's got videos back from like 11, 12 years ago. And he's never pushed the subscribe thing, you know, never tried to be like a YouTuber, and he's claimed he'll never do a YouTuber as a full-time job. And if he really put his mind to it, he could. But he is what all of us backyard mechanics are doing, you know. And the neat thing is, he will just go with the setup until it dies, and he'll find another setup and make it better. He tries to find the limit on all the LS-powered stuff. He's also a weekend tuner, and he tunes cars on the weekends. He's got access to a dyno, so he's usually got other videos of people's cars they built, and he's tuned them up and all that. But anyways, they're building the latest project on that channel is they're building a ugly 90s model Mustang, like the 95, 96 style, swoopy body, the ugly ones. And they're trying to build an 8-second car out of it for less than $8,000. And they're getting ready to actually go run that. I think they're putting the cage in it right now, and then after that, they're going to go out and take it to the track, run some 8-second runs in it, and then he's going to start switching stuff around just to prove to people what does and doesn't make power, like the Holley LS intake manifolds compared to a stock truck manifold. But he also did a Colorado truck that made 1,000 tire. Now, of course, he even admits that 1,000 tire is not like all the time realistic, but that 1,000 horsepower tire, 6-liter LS, was on a stock bottom end, stock piston, stock crank, stock rods, camshaft, and stock heads with springs in it, and a stock truck manifold, intake manifold. So his whole idea was just to prove it could be done, not that it would be running down the road and down the track at that horsepower level, but it was neat to show that you could do that. You can make 800 horsepower on a 6-liter LS and it would live. So go check out Sloppy Mechanics. He used to have merchandise for sale. I don't think he really does that anymore after they had kids. So next one, I just recently found this guy, Uncle Tony's Garage. I really like him. He's got ADD really bad. It's really fun to watch because he is just always going. There is no on, or there is just on, and he is not off. But he's a Mopar guy. So if you guys are into old school Mopars, I grew up, my dad was always into Mopars because they were a whole lot cheaper than Chevrolets because nobody wanted Mopars back in the 90s. So now that everybody wants a Mopar, go figure on that. But he's got some really neat videos out there. He's going to build a 10-second budget build car. I think he's going to build it, the whole thing is, he wants to build it for like $3,000 or something like that for a 10-second street car. And they chose the biggest, ugliest Mopar they could find. It's a big B-body from the 80s, 4-door car, and they're going to put a 318 in it to even make it harder. And I think he's going to run nitrous on it, but they're going to make a 318 motor run 10 seconds in it. So that'd be neat. He's also got a slant 6 drag car that he's going to try and make run 12s naturally aspirated with no nitrous or anything like that. So there's videos up of that. He's got videos up on Mopar stuff. He's amazingly knowledgeable about the stuff. There's a video of him dissecting a car that was for sale, and that's kind of gotten viral. I think that's why it showed up in my feed, is because it had so many views. But just amazing, the knowledge. If you watch that video of how he can tell how the car was just pieced together and it wasn't the year the guy said and all this and that, and the work that was done shoddy on it and stuff like that. So go check out Uncle Tony's Garage also. Next one, VW Life. They're out of Texas, so it's a group of guys and they kind of hang out and do Volkswagen stuff together. Their videos are amazingly well produced and well edited, and they're entertaining, so go check them out. They do Volkswagen shows. They're building a I guess you'd call it a patina car right now. It's a all original paint car, and they're doing redoing the interior and stuff on it like that. And they're also having a giveaway because they're celebrating their 5,000 subscriber mark. So go check out VW Life. Next one is Alex Flores, also known as YOLO Douchebag Tuning. It's weird that I think he goes by YOLO Douchebag Tuning on Facebook or something like that, but on YouTube it's Alex Flores. I'll put the link, like I say, in the description for these. Mustang guy. I like everything. I mean, I'm not going to go out and buy a Mustang, but I do like to see some of these guys do stuff. He's a professional tuner, works for Lund Racing, and lives in South Florida right by Power by the Hour. So he gets, which is another Mustang shop, and they have their own channel. But he's building a Fairmont, one of those ugly glass back ones, fastback things. It's kind of a land yacht with a Coyote in it. Of course, he's into the Mustangs. He wants a Coyote in there, and it's got a Edelbrock supercharger on it. And I think it's going to probably build like 800 to 1,000 horse or something like that. Crazy. But it's amazing. You watch some of the stuff they do with the cars, and he goes and tunes them. And he has massive knowledge on them because that's all he lives, breathes, and stuff is Mustangs. So it's a very good channel just to go in. Even if you're a Chevy guy, I'm a Volkswagen guy. So I'm not going to go out and buy a Mustang, but you know, it is neat to see some of the stuff these people do. Next one, Downtime Garage. This gentleman is not got a lot of videos up yet, but he watched a video of mine, and he's been inspired to build a turbo setup for his car, and so he's been building it and videoing it and making, you know, like showing the progress of it. So he's the start of, you know, like a roadkill show in all reality. So he doesn't have very many subscribers. Go show him some love and sign up to his channel. And just watch some of his videos. He's doing a pretty good job. He's getting it going, you know, and this is just somebody working out of their garage. That's what Roadkill was supposed to be. It's two guys working out of their garage on a weekend. Next one is Benny's Custom Works. So if you're familiar with Mighty Car Mods, you'll know Benny is Mechanical Stig. He has his own YouTube channel now, just like Turbo Yoda does. And he's making really high quality videos out of his shop, because apparently I guess he's got his own shop that he's working out of. And go check that out. You know, he's got really nice videos. The videos are done really well, and he's very knowledgeable. Next one is Faster Proms. These are the guys that helped Cleetus McFarland in the beginning build his vet cart setup. And they've just recently started doing their channel. They kind of do, since they're a tuning shop and mechanic shop, they do videos mostly on like performance mods they're doing to the car, what makes it, you know, more horsepower, cheap mods, is this mod better than the other, and stuff like that. They have a Chevy Caprice that they're trying to make run 10s, using garbage parts that they had left over from other builds. So it had like a CTSV blower that screw went through on a customer's car or something like that, and they're using that because they have it, and it had a 6-liter in it. They're switching it over to stick shift, I think, instead of the automatic. They also have a Crown Vic that somebody gave them, and I was hoping they'd do nitrous on it, but I guess they're going to put a turbo on it. So, and they're also building a Chevy truck. They want to make an all-wheel drive Chevy S10 twin turbo truck, so that'd be kind of neat. So go check them out, and check out my channel. You know, hey, give me a like and a subscribe. I appreciate any subscriptions I get. Like I say, I will put all the link to all these down in the bottom for you guys to be able to go and find, because I know I just went over a lot of them, and you're about who was that, and I'll put the name and the link in the description there. So there's a whole bunch of channels right there. Go to check out. I am a Volkswagen guy, so most of them are Volkswagens, but there's other ones that are not. Chevy, Ford, Dodge, you name it, import cars. So go check those people out, and you know, those are the next roadkill shows. In all reality, they are, because roadkill's not going to ever come back to YouTube. They've already made their decision. It's not happening, and unfortunately, some of these guys that can't watch anything but on YouTube, you know, there's people in Australia and stuff like that, and Austria and other places in the world that have commented on the video that they can't even get the motor turn on demand. They can't even buy it. So, you know, go check these guys out. If you're in one of those countries, go check these guys out. You know, if you're in Australia, you should be, you know, very familiar with the Mighty Car Mod guys, and if you didn't know they already had a channel, go check them out and subscribe to them, because that's what they're doing now. So anyways, guys and girls, hopefully that helps, get you some information, and thank you to Jason and Goose for the sticker. I'll find a place to put it. I'll see you guys later. Get out there in your garage, work on your cars, let's get these things going, and I'll see you guys later.